Live.
Okay.
So again, usually like we do, Adam, just start with your name and your rank, please, and spell your last name for the record, please.
For sure. So I'm Deputy Fire Chief Adam Eckhart with the Welland Fire and Emergency Services, Eckhart.
All right, thank you very much, Deputy Chief. Hey, can you give me a little bit of an idea, like what happened here this morning in Welland?
So just before 9 a.m., our crews were contacted. A citizen called 911 because of a dog on the in the water here, as you see behind me. The dog was submerged. One of the citizens went out onto the ice to assist the dog. Both the dog and her were in distress, and Welland firefighters responded to the scene and brought them both to the shoreline safely.
Very good. And the woman that was in distress, did she end up in the water as well?
She was, yep, she was wet and on the surface of the ice and had reached in to make contact with the dog, which we caution anyone not to do. We ask that you remain on shore and signal the emergency services from there and help us locate the animal or persons in distress, not to enter the ice or the water.
Very good. Was that her dog, do you know, that was in the water?
It was not her dog. She was in the area in the dog park here nearby the location and heard the dog enter the water, was uncertain, and a few minutes later discovered the animal in the open water along the bridge abutment.
All right, and what happened to the woman after she was rescued?
She was treated on scene and released. She went home to go warm and dry and consider her options next time, I hope.
Minor injuries?
Yep, minor injuries.
Very
for sure.
good. And the dog?
The dog was taken off scene by SPCA, who responded along with the police and Niagara EMS services, and the dog was taken into the care of SPCA.
All right, now before we started filming, Adam, you were telling me a little bit of a story. There's a little bit about the ice fishing tournament going on. Is that still happening, do you know? Or?
Yeah. So a local group had begun to organize a short notice ice fishing derby here on this waterway behind me for this Sunday. Speaking with the coordinator yesterday, we agreed that the conditions and the safety systems in place to ensure that it was a successful and safe event weren't in place at this time, and that we would cancel the event. And as you see, we still do have open water. There are hazards to consider when in and around this waterway.
Very good. Now, do you have any message you'd like to deliver to the public in regards to ice water rescue and safety? I know this time of year we've got thin ice. The temperatures have been up and down. What can you say about the safety about being out on the ice? And
yeah, I caution our people not to trust any ice. No ice is safe ice, and ask that they remain on shore and contact emergency services if people or animals are in distress. We respect that their animals are part of your family, and we're concerned about them as well, but we're more concerned about the people and ask that you stay ashore.
Now, you have, what kind of equipment do you have to do this kind of rescue? I know today you had people suited up. What can you tell me about your equipment?
So our firefighters, all of our frontline apparatus are equipped with Ice Commander rescue suits, which is a fully encapsulating suit. They wear a PFD, which helps them stay buoyant if and when they do enter the water, as well as head protection in case they slip or fall on the ice. It is hazardous, as you're aware, and as the ice becomes wet or wind conditions, etc., the firefighters need those extra layers of safety. They're equipped with ice picks so they can navigate themselves out of the water. That's a self-rescue technique that they train on regularly. As well, they're tethered to shore, and we have a firefighter on standby on the shore to help a firefighter who may become in distress on the water or on the ice or in the water.
Very good. And I understand a boat in a situation like today, you'd have nowhere to launch a boat. Was it dispatched today, and did it respond?
That's correct. The boat is part of our computer automated dispatch service, and it was called for. Firefighters, knowing the weather conditions and ice conditions, did not deploy the boat. They immediately responded to the scene. That's simply a formality in the CAD system, and firefighters, our staff, use their good judgment to provide the best level of service to the community.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to add, sir?
No, I just ask that people operate in and around the ice very cautiously and avoid it if necessary. We have many skating areas in the community, and we encourage you to use those venues for your ice needs.
Very good, Chief. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.